Okay, it's day 11 on the Appalachian Trail. I'm headed towards Black Gap. I'm going to touch the border in about 2 miles. That's so exciting, and it's going to be a really beautiful day. The wind is nice and crisp, thank goodness, because I'm climbing hills already, and I've got a lot of elevation gain today. I'm going to stay up at that elevation in North Carolina a little bit because North Carolina's higher than Georgia. But the skyline is beautiful this morning. The sun is just trying to peek through the clouds. And over there. And it's going to be a gorgeous day. So I'm super excited. And 9 miles is just going to come and go. It's about 7:30 in the morning. I got started before daylight. Just getting everything packed up. It's amazing how long it takes to pack things up when you're carrying it all on your back. And as it was, I almost walked away from 2 steaks. I almost lost 2 steaks. So I'm glad I took an extra look, and I can't buy a little stream. It was called, on the map it said pipe stream, but there was no pipe. And there was a little trickle where someone had set a leaf so we could at least get a little bit of flow. So I've got a little bit of water and not much water for the day. So I'm glad I went ahead and filled up and kind of cameled up a little bit. So, all right, we're gonna get started. Catch up. Well, I made it to North Carolina. And you know, it's so funny, it snuck up on me. And here it is, North Carolina. I'm standing in North Carolina. My poles are slightly in Georgia. Goodbye, Georgia. Wow, it's so amazing. I feel like I've accomplished something. And I feel a little exhausted too. So this is it. All right. There's nothing in the pipe here. And I don't have anything to leave in the pipe, so I could just sit here all day and just view the valley area here. Probably see some pretty cool critters. All right. Now I gotta go find that gnarly tree. Okay, there's my welcoming party. Say it again.
Welcome to North Carolina.
Does everyone get that? past that little vista. It's nice to look out and see a bit of a view. It's been kind of a, let's see, what's the word, slog this morning. Just had to stop by a little creek and splash my face, rejuvenate a little bit. Definitely need some electrolytes. And if I ever get to Muskrat Creek Shelter, I will stop and get myself some electrolytes from my pack. I'm telling you, if it's not handy, I make the mistake every day of just pressing on, and then I think I'm dehydrating myself like every day. So I might have gotten a bit of poison ivy last night when I was hanging my hammock. I was struggling with like what it was, and it, you know, probably was poison ivy. The tops of my eyelids are stinging, and looks like I've got like a line on my arm. I'm highly allergic to it, so I'm hoping that that's not what it is, and I'm praying that that's not what it is. But nevertheless, my eyelids are stinging this morning, and I have let a bit brush me before in the past, and they do swell shut. So we will have to monitor that situation a little bit. So doing a little slight downhill. I know you can't tell on the video, but just an opportunity to pull out the camera and video a little bit of the walk. If I had some sort of a way to hook this to my body, I would also do it on the uphills, but I just don't. So probably laugh at how much I'm panting, because it is difficult. Not easy, just a little easier on me because of my knees, but it's still a hard thing to do, to climb up the long side of a mountain. And I will say, North Carolina has not disappointed. It is a mountain after mountain after mountain kind of deal. On camera, it looks like I'm just walking in the woods. It looks like a brief little stroll. It even looks easy. But it's not easy. It is not easy at all. It was nice to have a bit of refreshment at the little creek, and so I'm feeling a little bit better, a little bit more energized. Lots of mud on the trail this morning. I'm assuming because of all the rain we've had over the last couple of days. Oh, looks like we've got another water source coming up. Maybe I've made it to Muskrat Creek. Yes, I have. There's the shelter over there. I think I'm going to take a little bit of a break since it's closer to the trail than all the other ones. I'm not really interested in making extra steps and effort. This is Raven Rock is what it's called on that sign there. But it's Muskrat Creek Shelter is what it is. Anyway, not interested in walking 2 miles off the trail to get to a shelter. I would rather just camp closer to the trail and not have to, in my opinion, exert additional effort. Lazy hiker here. I don't like going in search of water. If there's water crossing the trail, perfect. I will get it. But I'm not interested in any kind of additional steps. I don't want to make it to Maine on 3,542 steps. That's not my idea of a good time. This is neat. Little stream. I guess this is Muskrat Creek, maybe? Ta-da! All right, see if I can get over this without slipping and falling, hurting myself. Here's another one of these cork balls. This is the second one I found on trail. Let's see here. Where is the shelter? It is this way. There we go. Have myself a little snack, get some electrolytes, and fuel up for 4 miles to Deep Gap that I've got to go today. The gnats have about hauled me off. It's been ridiculous. Muskrat Creek Shelter. I'm being swarmed by gnats still, which I gotta tell you, if there was anything that was gonna pull me off this trail, it would be fighting gnats in my eyes and in my throat. I'm having one of these Lenny and Larry complete cookie. I'm telling you, they are 440 calories per cookie, and they've got 16 grams of protein, 10 grams of fiber, just lots of, it looks like good things, I'm assuming. It's a plant-based protein, and it really has just, this is the second one I've had. The first one was macadamia, and this was a chocolate chip, and it's just giving me just such good energy. I feel good already. I feel like I can complete the next 4 miles, is what I need. What I need to complete. So that's been good. I'm glad I got those. I had some couscous for breakfast, lunch. I've had a honey stinger today, so the fuel I'm thinking that I'm needing on trail is not like food as much as it is maybe an element of like a low blood sugar thing. And so kind of working through that and trying to figure out what is best for me. So anyway, I just talked with a kid named Critter. He's a good kid. So anyway, just making my way down the trail, stopping here for some food. I really do need to discipline myself more with this, because I mean, the fact of the matter is that you need energy to put together these big days. And by the way, every day is a big day, but like, 9 to 13 miles, that's a lot of miles for me. And just starting out, going from sitting in my bed to getting on this trail and walking every day. So you need calories to burn, and I've been really not good about that. And so it's maybe, I think maybe even go a little slower. I don't know. Make some crumbs for the critters to get. Anyway, I'm gonna press on here in just a minute, but I just thought I would just check in with the muskrat shelter. There's no way I could have made it here last night. I don't know why there's a can of Spam hanging over my head. That's so gross. Some of the things. Well, I'll tell you, I don't see, there might be a mouse nest up there. This one might be less micey than the ones that I've already been in. So anyway, all right, me and the gnats, we're going to head down the trail. Y'all catch up. No words. No words. I have no words.